Hi, CMattDye here. Hopefully you're having an awesome day, and today I wanted to bring to you an upcoming ISPO, which is an initial stake pool offering, and it is GeniusX. You've probably heard of Genius Yield. Well, Genius Yield is the DEX part. GeniusX is the accelerator. And what is an accelerator? Well, I'll get into that. I'm going to get into the stake pools and talk about a few Medium articles that they have done. So GeniusX, brought to you by the same people that brought to you Genius Yield, project of Genius Yield. It actually says on their homepage. You have the rocket. What is GeniusX? GeniusX is an accelerator program launched by Genius Yield. This tells you a little bit about it. These are going to be the first members with 3 more. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit in a Medium article. First off, let's start with this article. So it's going to start on May the 15th. It's May the 15th. It's Epoch 339 or Epoch 339, whatever term you want to use. I don't care. So it goes from 339 to September 12th, which is 363, which is a total of 25 epochs. First snapshot is at the beginning of 339. So you want to be in there prior to the start of 339. So sometime in 338, you want to be part of it. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to be a part of it, why I like it. So May the 10th at 21:45 UTC to be eligible for the first rewards of 339. So that's when you want to be in prior to that time to be eligible for the first rewards. You don't necessarily have to be, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. Basically, it's going to be a 4-month ISPO period. GeniusX will distribute 250 million GENSX tokens, equivalent to 25% of the total supply of 1 billion. So 25% of the supply they're going to donate, or they're going to give you as rewards, I should say, in each of the 25 epochs. GeniusX reward will be a fixed amount of 10 million GENSX. GeniusX ISPOs, I wanted to get into that. It's going to be Gens 1, Gens 2, Gens 3, and GENSX. Right now, those are all of the current pools of Genius Yield. So when Genius Yield ends, it'll just roll over to GENSX. Genius Yield ends around May 14th-ish. So that's how that begins. If you go to adapools.org, which is what I use, you can come over here, put your mouse over. So Gens 1 is 100%. Gens 2 right now is 94%. I'm going to get into Gens 2 is going to be a 50-50. Right now, Genius Yield is 50-50, 50% Genius Yield tokens, 50% ADA. It's going to change to 50% GENSX, 50% Iagon. Gens 3, hold your mouse over, right now it's 99%, and then GENSX, if you hold your mouse over, says saturation 100%. So that's how those are right now. Where was I at over here? So I scroll down, Gens 2, 50% GENSX, 50% IAG is the ticker symbol. I wanted to talk about there's going to be some NFTs, just like there were for Genius Yield. And Genius Yield, as long as you're in for 1 epoch, you can buy an NFT. So the 3 categories of utility NFTs, one is a Titan. You have to have at least 500 ADA in each of these. The Titan, for 21 epochs or more, 500 ADA, you're going to get this. Comet, you have to be in for at least 14 epochs with 500 ADA. And the Vesta, you have to be in for at least 7 epochs for 500 ADA. So either of those 3 NFTs you are eligible for, you can get. There's also going to be a bonus. GeniusX incentivizes ADA delegation by rewarding bonus NFTs. There's also, I think, going to be a bonus GENSX. Well, Iagon is going to give you a bonus if you are in the 50-50 pool. I wanted to touch on this article over here, GeniusX announces the GENSX utility token and tiered staking program. So if I scroll down, it talks about it, 1 billion, blah, blah, blah. Then you have the GeniusX staking program. Platform rewards, 20% of project tokens earned by Accelerator goes into the DAO treasury, 20% of fees of the GeniusX Launchpad goes to the treasury, and this is what you get, GenX stakers. So once you get the token, once the platform launches, you're going to have governance, voting rights, and all GeniusX improvement proposals. You're going to have diverse tokens. Staking rewards will be in GenSX and client native tokens. So that's an important feature. Early access to the GeniusX utility NFT collection. Participation in the GeniusX Launchpad sales, which start Q4 of 2022. Access to the GeniusX grant program from Q1 2023, through which stakers will also be free to submit a project, vote, get rewards, and vote on projects to receive available grants. So that's what I wanted to talk about, because if you're getting rewarded in GenSX and staking rewards, and that is why I don't want to go into Gens 2. You could get the Icon token, which I think their company looks really good, and I do kind of want to be a part of it. But if I'm staking in the platform, I'm going to be able to get a piece of that. At least theoretically, that's how it sounds like to me. Now this article right here, I wanted to bring up business accelerator for Cardano. What is a business accelerator? Well, it's somebody who helps a business go from zero to hero, basically. Well, theoretically, it helps a business get started with all the ins and outs. Right here. So yeah, it says right here, once fully vetted and innovative startups receive support from GeniusX to deter scams. Key members will support verified information to support KYC, anti-money laundering, blah, blah, blah. And GeniusX basically provides all the required tools to support teams to succeed in the long haul. Core business consulting services include fundraising, seed and private, strategy and execution, business development, strategy and execution, tokenomics, design, integration into the Genius Yield ecosystem, exchange listing, product strategy implementation, legal and bank account support, and then it has some additional services, graphic design, tech support, marketing strategy, execution, blah, blah, blah. So those are some of the things that any accelerator will give you. You know, Card Starter, Kick.io, there's something called Gata Finance. I really haven't researched them yet, but just to name a few. And then the first 7 startups: Martify, Maestro, Carta Hub, Smart Places Protocol, Igon, Legity, Cardano Feed. And theoretically, as long as I have my GenSX tokens and I'm staking on the platform, I'm going to get a piece of each one of these. How big is it? I don't know. It really depends on how much you actually get for staking and, you know, what that does turn into. I did look at, you know, how much they have available. So if you look at, there's 250 million eligible tokens, and there's going to be 4 pools, one in which is 50-50. So if you look at that way, you have 250 million tokens, basically 238 million ADA if it's totally full, which means for 1,000 ADA, you're going to get about 38 GenSX per epoch. And if you're in the whole time, you're going to get about 952 GenSX for the entire time, which is not bad at all. And of course, you know, that math can change. Is it going to be full? Is it not? Are people going to start pulling their ADA after Genius Yield is over? A lot of factors go into play, but quick math, that's what you're looking at. So I'm going to link the Medium articles. Again, May 15th, this ISPO is going to launch. I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a pretty cool accelerator, I think. Genius Yield has partnered with Wi-Fi, which is my favorite company. and I like Genius Yield a lot as well. So Wi-Fi is going to have, I think, an accelerator. GeniusX is going to be an accelerator. They're going to have a lot of synergy and work together, I believe. So I'm pretty excited about it. So check this out. I'm going to link their website, their Discord, and their Medium. And again, if you want to check that out, you can go to adapools.org. You can look it up. If you have Eternal or CC Vault, it lets you look up pool.pm, lets you look up how extended a stake pool is. So anyway, if you like the video, throw a like. If not, throw a dislike. I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.